Okay, let me start by asking you this. What does it take to become a world champion? Talent? Sure. Discipline? Absolutely. But Aaron McKenna's story, this 27-year-old Irish boxer who just dethroned an undefeated contender in Dublin, tells a different kind of story. One about timing, identity, and the quiet power of stubbornness. Let me break it down. First off, McKenna won the IBF middleweight title in his first fight on Irish soil after 9 years as a pro. Wait, 9 years? That's not just a scheduling oversight. It's a red flag. Why did it take so long for a guy with a 21-0 record to fight in his home country? In my opinion, this isn't just about logistics. It's about boxing politics, the global nature of the sport, and maybe even a hint of identity crisis. McKenna's been training in Las Vegas, living that international fighter life, but his soul was always tied to Ireland. That delay? It makes his victory feel less like a coronation and more like a homecoming that was robbed of him for a decade. Now let's talk about Etinosa Oliha. The guy was 22-0 before last night. Unbeaten, aggressive, a pressure fighter. But here's what stood out. McKenna didn't just outpoint him, he frustrated him. Oliha kept charging, but McKenna's jab was like a loaded spring. One thing that immediately stands out is how McKenna's style mirrors his personality. He's called the silencer, right? And that's not just a nickname. It's a strategy. He didn't want to knock Oliha out. He wanted to erase him round by round. That's calculated domination, not brute force. But here's the twist. McKenna admitted he made it harder than it needed to be. Why? Was he rusty fighting in front of his home crowd? Or was he playing with fire to prove a point? This raises a deeper question. Was this fight about the belt? Or was it about sending a message to the rest of the division? Because when he says he wants to collect every belt, that's not bravado. That's a declaration of war. And in boxing, talk is cheap until you back it up with a performance like this. Oh, and that headbutt in the 11th round? Bloody but unbroken. McKenna leaned into the pain like it was part of the plan. What does that say about him? To me, it's proof he's not just a technician. He's a predator who thrives on adversity. And the crowd? They didn't just cheer a win, they witnessed a rebirth. This wasn't Aaron McKenna becoming a world champion. This was Aaron McKenna reclaiming something he felt was stolen from him for 9 years. So where does this go from here? McKenna's already eyeing super middleweight. But here's what many fans miss. Moving up a weight class isn't just about ego. It's about legacy. The middleweight division is packed, but the super middleweight scene? That's where legends like Beterbiev and Bivol live. If you take a step back and think about it, McKenna's not just chasing belts, he's chasing immortality. And that's what makes this victory so fascinating. This isn't the end of a journey. It's the start of a crusade. What do you think? Can he back up the talk? Drop your thoughts below because this story's just getting started.